Global stocks are surging to end the week following a major rally on Wall Street. Asian shares have risen, led by Japan's Nikkei index, which is up more than 3% or close to 900 points. Markets in Shanghai and the Chinese financial hub of Hong Kong are also up 2%. Even cryptocurrency investors are celebrating, with Bitcoin climbing 2% and Ether up 3%. The optimism is being fueled by a historic turnaround in U.S. benchmarks on Thursday. That saw the main Dow Jones index gaining 800 points after being down by 500 at the start of trading. That follows the release of inflation data that showed consumer prices in the U.S. rose more than 8% in September. Now, for more on this story, let's go to Jameel Ahmad, Chief Investment Strategist for the Middle East at Alpari in Dubai. Welcome back to the program, Jameel. Nice to see you there. So what's happening here? Because we had the inflation report out of the U.S. and it was near 40-year highs, and that usually sends stocks down. And in fact, that's what happened at the start of trading. So what led to this big reversal?
Well, Paolo, you know when you're tired and you take some caffeine, you get a short-term recovery, you get an energy boost. I think this is what's happening with world markets here. We shouldn't forget the S&P 500, which is the major U.S. stock market index, has declined by as much as 25% in 2022 so far. So when the dust is settled, this rally that we've seen overnight won't be remembered for long. We should not forget that a lot of the global economic headwinds from persistently sustained high levels of inflation, along with a number of different unprecedented and uncertainties, will continue. So I don't think this recovery is going to be long-lasting, but investors are enjoying it while they can.
Right, so just a bit of bargain hunting there. And one of the major headwinds for the global economy is, of course, the rise of interest rates. The Federal Reserve in the U.S., that is the biggest central bank, they've been hiking interest rates since the start of the year. Are we close to them reaching their pivot point where they start to pause their interest rate hikes or possibly even cut them just to support the world's largest economy?
Don't hold your breath. We shouldn't forget also that the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Central Bank, are raising interest rates at the fastest pace that we've seen in a generation. We haven't seen such aggressive, accelerated, and sustained interest rate increases since the 1980s. So this means that the Fed will likely continue to raise interest rates. It's already signed, sealed, and delivered. We're going to get at least one 0.75% interest rate increase as early as November. As long as these persistently high inflation readings continue, it does suggest that the Fed are going to have to continue to at least sustain policy at this level. Likely, we will not rule off the table that they will need to raise interest rates once again, should inflation rates get even higher. So this is why I would say don't hold your breath, and we shouldn't forget as well, there's other variables involved here, what's happening in global energy markets, what's happening with global economic data, and even if the U.S. economy is suffering, unfortunately, the global economy is suffering too, and those variables are outside of the central bank's control.
All right. Jameel Ahmad at Alpari in Dubai. Thank you for joining the program.